Good morning, friends. In the last lecture, we have seen derivation or say expression for the frequency of P and R branch lines in IR spectra of the atomic molecule. We have started this part. We come to this step. For this purpose, the starting of the derivation was like this. We know the total energy of the molecule was given by the equation E total is equal to V plus half h nu 0 plus j in bracket j plus 1 h square upon 8 pi square I. Let E1 be the energy of the initial state and E2 be the energy of the final state. Then you have to just suffix the 1 and 2 to this equation. E1 is equal to and E2 is equal to, you will get these equations. Then next we have taken this energy change. When the any species undergoes the transition, at that time there will be the change in energy. Therefore the total energy change, total change in energy for the transition of E1 to E2 is delta E is equal to E2 minus E1. Then we have taken the difference. After simplifying all these things, we got this equation. After simplifying and following all the steps, we got this equation delta E is equal to E2 minus V1 h nu 0 plus J2 minus J1 in bracket J2 minus J1 plus 1 h square upon 8 pi square I. But we know all the energy levels are quantized. That's why according to the quantum theory, delta E is equal to h nu. Nu is equal to delta E by h. What we have did, instead of delta E we have substituted nu. Nu is equal to delta E by h. Then we got the equation nu is equal to V2 minus V1 nu 0 plus J2 minus J1 in bracket J2 plus J1 plus 1 h upon 8 pi square I. But nu 0 is equal to C nu 0 bar and nu is equal to C nu bar. Now we are substituting for this particular thing. Instead of the nu, C nu bar will be there. Instead of nu 0, C nu 0 bar will be there. And therefore the next CC will get cancelled. At that time C will come to this term 8 pi square IC. Nu bar is equal to V2 minus V1 nu 0 bar plus J2 minus J1 in bracket J2 plus J1 plus 1 h upon 8 pi square IC. On applying the selection rule, delta V is equal to 1 and delta J is equal to 1. And another case, delta V is equal to plus 1 and delta J is equal to minus 1. Then you will get a two different equation. Nu bar is equal to nu 0 bar plus 2J2B, which are for the R branch, and del nu bar is equal to nu 0 minus 2J1B is for the P branch. We have to see this particular part in this lecture. Now for R branch, the selection rule is nothing but the delta V is equal to plus 1 and delta J is equal to plus 1, which gives the R branch in the rotational vibrational spectrum or vibrational rotational spectrum. Then vibrational spectrum, the wave number is given by the equation nu bar is equal to nu 0 bar plus 2J2B. When the transition from J1 is equal to 0 to J2 is equal to 1, or you can call it J1 or say J dash. At that time, you know value of the J2 is 1, R0 line will be there. Nu bar is equal to nu 0 plus 2b. If J1 is equal to 2 to J2 is equal to 2, at that time it will be the nu bar is equal to nu 0 plus 4b and so on. That line will be the R0, R1, R2, R3. For the P branch, when delta V is equal to plus 1 and delta J is equal to minus 1, which gives the P branch in the rotational vibration spectra, the wave number is given by nu bar is equal to nu 0 bar minus 2J1B. If the transition is from J1 versus J dash is equal to 1 to J2 is equal to 0, which represents the P1 line, and if at that time you have to substitute for the J1 is equal to 1, that nothing but the nu bar 0 minus 2b. If J1 is equal to 2 and J2 is equal to 1, it represents the P2 line. And so on. You can see how the diagram has been plotted. Every vibrational level is associated with the rotational levels. This V is equal to 0, V is equal to 1. This is the basic rule of our particular thing. Delta V should be the plus 1. Now there is a variation in the J, matlab rotational value. Delta J may be plus 1, delta J may be minus. If delta J is equal to plus 1, at that time you can show 0 to 1, right? One to 2, 2 to 3, some problem is there in this diagram. See, this is 0 to 1. First line is correct one. Second, we have to do 1 to 2. This should be the 1 and this should be the 2. Then here this should be the 2 and this should be the 3. Please make the correction in the diagram. Okay. This line just you have to see. What is the J0? J1 is 0, J dash is 0, then J dash double dash should be the 1. Please make this correction in the diagram. Now, in the another case, if the P branch is there, at that time what will be there? J dash will be the 1. J dash will be the 1, means line will be here at the first state, and J double dash will be the 0, like this. Then it will be the 2, then it will be the 1, it will be the 3, it will be the 2, it will be the 4, it will be the 3, like this. This is the R spectrum, this is the P spectrum. This is the R branch and this is the P branch. First line is the R0 and here P1. You can see these lines are equally spaced. There is a difference of 2b in the particular line, and the separation, frequency separation between this particular R branch and P branch is nothing but a 4b. Here in the tabular form that has been shown, vibrational energy V1 to V2, 0 to 1, 0 1, 0 1, 0 1 like this. For R branch, rotational energy level J1 to J2, 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. Wave number will be given by that I shown, and I said already nu bar is equal to nu 0 bar plus 2b, 4b, 6b and 8b. If you take the difference, that will be the 2b, that is a constant. Here again you can see J1 to J2, if 1 to 0, 2 to 1, 3 to 2, 4 to 3, at that time it will become nu bar is equal to nu bar 0 minus 2b minus 4b minus 6b minus 8b. This is the wave number for this particular lines, whatever lines we have plotted. Make the correction in the diagram only that. See here, if j is equal to 0, here j1 is equal to 0, at that time j2 should be 1. First line is correct. Here j1 is equal to 1, or say j dash is equal to 1, at that time j2 is equal to 2, means this line should have to touch here. Please make the correction of these things. Okay, then and then only. Then otherwise if you draw this diagram, there will not be any meaning, or you can't get the marks for this particular diagram. Please do it well. I think so you got this concept very well. It is very much important. There will be the question of the 5 marks on this topic. Derive an expression. In the last lecture we discussed only the derivation. If you are having any problem, you can ask freely. If you want, I will repeat this part again. What we have seen in this particular question, it is very much important. That's why I am focusing on this. Here, while writing the answer for this question, I said we know the total energy of the molecule is given by E total is equal to A plus half H nu 0 plus J in bracket J plus 1 H square upon 8 pi square I. Then let E1 be the energy of the initial state, E2 be the energy of the final state. At that time you have to substitute, also you have to put the suffix 1 and 2 to this equation. Then E1 is equal to E1 plus half H nu 0 plus J1 in bracket J1 plus 1 H square upon 8 pi square I. Then E2 is equal to E2 plus half H nu 0 plus J2 in bracket J2 plus 1 H square upon 8 pi square I. Then we have taken, if there is a transition, if molecule transit, at that time you know there is a change in energy, that is given by delta is equal to E2 minus E1. That's why we have taken E2 is nothing but V2 plus half H nu 0 plus J2 in bracket J2 plus 1 H square upon 8 pi square I minus V1 plus half, here should be the square, H nu 0 plus J1 in bracket J1 plus 1 H square upon 8 pi square I. Then we will take this term, vibrational term, to one side and rotational terms to the another side. V2 plus half H nu 0 minus V1 plus half H nu 0 plus J2 in bracket J2 plus 1 H square upon 8 pi square I minus J1 in bracket J1 plus 1 H square upon 8 pi square I. Then here H nu 0 will be the common. At that time plus half will get cancelled. V2 minus V1 H nu 0. Then here J2 in bracket J2 plus 1 minus J1 in bracket J1 plus 1 H square upon 8 pi square I will be the common. Now what we will do, V2 minus V1 H nu 0 plus, now we will multiply by this J2 to this bracket, J2 square plus J2 minus J1 square minus J1 H square upon 8 pi square I. Now J2 square minus J1 square we will take in form of the A square minus B square. When you will compare by this A square minus B square, you will get V2 minus V1 H nu 0, J2 minus J1 in bracket, one bracket, another bracket J2 plus J1 plus J2 minus J1 H square upon 8 pi square I. Now delta is equal to V2 minus V1 H nu 0, J2 minus J1 in bracket J2 plus J1 J2 minus J1 will be the 1. That's why J2 plus J1 plus 1. H square upon 8 pi square I. V2 minus V1 H nu 0 plus J2 minus J1 in bracket J2 J2 plus J1 plus 1, also you can substitute for the another. Now what is that? We know that all the energy levels are quantized. That means we have to consider this delta according to Planck's theory. Delta E is equal to H nu, and nu will be the delta E by H. Means we have to divide by H to this equation. For this equation we have to divide by the H. At that time delta E by H, here this H will get cancelled, one H will get cancelled, then left thing will be the nu is equal to V2 minus V1 nu 0, J2 minus J1 in bracket J2 plus J1 plus 1 H upon 8 pi square I. But nu 0 is equal to C nu 0 bar and nu is equal to C nu bar. Here what will happen? This is very much important, that's why I am repeating this thing. And final, on applying the selection rule, you will get this equation. One will be for the R branch and another will be the P branch. That we all discuss these things. Now we are moving to the another part of this lesson. Another question: for an anharmonic oscillator, show the frequency of fundamental, first overtone and the second overtone bands are approximately in the ratio 1:2:3, or sometimes they ask up to the 1:2. Now energy of the anharmonic oscillator is given by EV is equal to V plus half H nu 0. Then the potential energy for anharmonic oscillator is given by EV is equal to V plus half H nu 0 minus V plus half square H nu 0 XE. XE is nothing but anharmonic constant. EV is equal to V plus half H nu 0 minus A, where A is nothing but this term, V plus half square H nu 0 XE. Expression for change in vibration energy for an anharmonic oscillator. Let E2 be the energy of the final state, E1 be the energy of the initial state. Therefore change in energy will given by delta E is equal to E2 minus E1. Now what is the E2 and what is the E1? Again we have seen this energy EV. Here instead of V we have to substitute 2 and 1. That gives you V2 plus half H nu 0 minus V2 plus half square H nu 0 XE minus V1 plus half H nu 0 minus V1 plus half square H nu 0 XE. Now delta E is equal to V2 minus V1 H nu 0 minus again we will take the similar term to the one side. See, this term will come to one side, V2 plus half H nu 0 minus V1 plus half H nu 0. H nu 0 will be the constant, half will get cancelled, V2 minus V1 H nu 0 minus in another bracket V2 plus half square minus V1 plus half square H nu 0 XE. V2 minus V1 H nu 0 minus in another bracket V2 plus half plus V1 plus half in another bracket V2 plus half minus V1 plus half. What will happen? See, when you simplify you will get delta E is equal to V2 minus V1 H nu 0 minus V2 plus V1 plus 1 in another bracket V2 minus V1 H nu 0 XE. Now if you take v2 minus v1 h nu 0 common, at that time the left term will be the 1 minus v2 plus v1 plus 1 into xe. 1 minus v2 plus v1 plus 1 xe in the one bracket, and another term will be the outside the square bracket, v2 minus v1 h nu 0. Now frequency for the fundamental, first and the second overtone band in anharmonic oscillator can be determined as, mu number can be calculated. You know delta E is equal to h nu, nu is equal to delta E by h. Means for the above equation we have to divide by h. You will get nu is equal to v2 minus v1 nu 0 minus v2 minus v1 nu 0 in bracket 1 minus v2 plus v1 plus 1 xe. Therefore nu bar is equal to v2 minus v1 nu bar 0 in another bracket 1 minus v2 plus v1 plus 1 xe. According to the selection rule, for an anharmonic oscillator, delta V is equal to plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3. Case 1, delta V is equal to plus or minus 1. At that time v2 minus v1 is equal to 1. At that time nu bar is equal to nu bar 0 in bracket 1 minus 2 v1 xe. That means nu bar is equal to nu bar 0 in bracket 1 minus twice xe. The vibrational band produced due to transition from V is equal to 0 to V is equal to 1 is called fundamental band and first harmonic band. These cases we will see in the next lecture. I think so. Up to this point you got this point, how we come to nu bar is equal to v2 minus v1 nu 0 bar in another bracket 1 minus v2 plus v1 plus 1 xe. Then we will see the further cases in the next lecture. If you have any problem, any doubt, you are always welcome to ask. You are free to ask any doubt, any problem on this topic. We will see these cases in the next lecture. I think so you got this part well. If you are having any problem, you are free to ask on the Telegram group or say Google Classroom. Please practice it. Please write it again and again. Then only this derivation will be the perfect, because the question is fixed on this topic. If you are practicing, then you can write it very well. Don't mug up. Try to write it again and again with the help of the pencil. Erase it, write it again, then it will become the perfect. Otherwise there will not be the sharpness or the perfectness in the derivation. Please practice it well. Then the cases for this particular part we will see in the next lecture. I think so you got this derivation well. Some of students are not attending these lectures. Please convey the message to all to attend this lecture.